Well, I feel like now that Bruce Willis has decided to retire, I hope Mel Gibson is not trying to replace him. You're gonna see what I mean in a second. Let's jump into my review of the new film Hot Seat. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the film Hot Seat, which is going to be in theaters on demand digital July 1st. Now, my comments about the legendary actor Bruce Willis. We all know that he has retired due to health issues. But before he retired, as of 2020, 2021, and 2022, look at his IMDb list. He has been putting in work. Tons of movies. I used to know how many it was, but he put out so many movies. And a lot of them were independent films where they were basically just cameos. And, obviously I figured he was putting in this extra work because he was aware of his upcoming health issues and status into being an actor. So you all remember those films. They were very much independent films. They were very straight to video on demand, all those sorts of different things. And there's definitely an audience for that. And that's what this film fits in. It fits into what I feel is a television movie with big screen per budget. And with that, it's nothing against the film. It's just, this is I'm telling you, there are expectations of this film. So don't expect nothing over the top, nothing out of this world. This is truly a film that is very much a television movie with a big screen budget. But in terms of it being a big screen budget, it's an independent film budget that made its way to the big screen, if that makes sense and whatnot. I feel like I'm talking a lot. Anyway, in Hot Seat, you do have a IT expert, Friar, played by Dillon, who I thought was actually really good in this film, actually. He finds a bomb under his seat, and the hacker tells him, listen, you got to do all these things, or one, I'm going to kill you and kill everyone around you. But with that, let's just call it what it is. He targeted him for personal reasons, but also because of his certain set of skills. He's also a master hacker. And hackers, all they want is wealth and, sometimes a humiliation and, whatever it may be. And that's sort of what the extent of this movie is. It's absolutely cheesy. Like I said, it's high-level TV drama and production. The CGI and all, like, sometimes with the CGI, you're kind of like, oh, boy. Yeah. And again, just, in terms of, if you're watching shows like The Flash or anything like that, where you just know the level of CGI you're going to get and how it's going to look, that's kind of where you feel with this one. And definitely there was tons of exaggeration, like all over the place. In every aspect, there was exaggeration. Bombs are blowing up, and you're just like, yeah, that was very overkill. But I did laugh, and it's not because of how silly it was, but the dialogue. There was definitely some very good action one-liners in this film, and I thought they were nailing them. And with Mel Gibson, who is part of the bomb squad, he's a bomb expert. He's the one to try to help dissolve everything that's going on. He's on the outside of the building trying to make his way in. Mel was great. If you're gonna have a big name like Mel, he's gonna do what he's gonna do regardless of what the film is gonna do. So Mel was great, and again, I say Kevin was good. And there was some other folks involved with this film as well too. But like I said, a lot of people in their performances super exaggerated, and I think that's right on par for what you wanted to do with this film. And with this whole thing with this master hacker, he's extorting him for money, but he's also trying to humiliate him because they haven't been vendetta. He even dropped his name as being the Red Knight because of his previous, like I said, his previous past of being a master hacker. This film also felt a lot longer than it needed to be. For whatever reason, the movie was only about 100 minutes, and it just felt much longer than it needed to be for whatever reason. And like the plot twist, super predictable. Like I'm pretty sure everyone's going to see how this plays out from the very beginning. So to me, I felt like this film could have truly been like an extended TV series, or just like a TV movie, like I said. And I'm not mad at that at all. This is what this is the shoe that this foot is trying to fit into. Like, it knows what it wants to be and it doesn't deviate from that, and that's fine. It never tried to be anything outside of that. I just need to explain what you're getting yourself into. And man, I gotta tell you, anything in terms of like the technology or the graphics with that, all of that, yeah, you're going to see exactly what I mean. So, nonetheless, I think Hot Seat totally is a film. If you know exactly what you're getting yourself into, totally check it out. Performances, expectations of these performances meet your expectations, but in terms of the plot, it is super predictable. It doesn't try to do a lot. It doesn't try to be anything it's not. It's truly just like, as I say, it's a TV movie, just has a little bit more coins than most television programs have. So, that's that. And I mean, come on, you have Mel Gibson in it, so you know what that is, right? So yeah, check it out. Again, on demand digitally, in theaters, July 1st. Jump in the comments, let me know your thoughts about it when you do. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews very soon.